a man once marked by pain who dared to ask God for transformation and abundance. Through faith and bold prayer, this man discovered the true key to living a life of blessing and purpose. This is the full Bible story of Jabez. Chapter 1. A name that carried pain. In the small, rugged hills of Judah, there lived a boy named Jabez, a name that meant pain. From the day he was born, sorrow surrounded his life. His mother, exhausted and trembling after a difficult birth, whispered, "I will call him Jabez, for I gave birth to him in pain." That name became his shadow. Each time someone called his name, it echoed a curse. Pain, trouble, sorrow. In a world where names carried meaning and destiny, Jabez's future seemed sealed. Children avoided him. Some parents warned their sons, "Don't play with that boy, he's bad luck." But Jabez was different. Instead of letting bitterness grow, he turned inward. Not in anger, but in faith. He began to seek the one who could rewrite stories and rename destinies, the God of Israel. By night, he would climb the hills and stare at the stars. He whispered, "God, if you are real, if you see me, can you bless me? Can you change my life?" In that silence, faith was born, quiet, unseen, but powerful. While others believed his name defined him, Jabez believed that God's power could redefine his name. As he grew older, his reputation changed. People noticed that his work prospered. His words carried wisdom. Even though life wasn't easy, there was something different about him. A peace, a confidence, a glow that didn't come from this world. Jabez had discovered that when the world calls you cursed, God can call you chosen. Chapter 2. The prayer that changed everything. One morning, as the sun broke over the fields, Jabez knelt in prayer. His heart was full, not of complaint, but of faith. He looked toward heaven and cried, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain." 1 Chronicles 4:10. This was no ordinary prayer. It wasn't for wealth or fame. It was a cry for purpose, protection, and God's presence. Each word carried weight. Bless me indeed, not with things, but with divine favor. Enlarge my territory, not just land, but influence and opportunity. Let your hand be with me, because without God, success is empty. Keep me from harm, so he could walk in peace, not fear. He prayed not from pride, but from humility, believing that a life blessed by God could bless others. And the Bible records a powerful truth in a single line. And God granted his request. In that moment, heaven shifted. Jabez's story, once marked by pain, became a story of promise. Chapter 3. From pain to purpose. Jabez's life began to transform. His fields produced abundantly. His home became a place of peace. People from surrounding villages came to seek his counsel, saying, "There is something different about this man." But Jabez never forgot where he came from. When others asked how he prospered, he would simply smile and say, "It was not my hands that built this life. It was the hand of God that rested upon me." He used his blessings to help others. He gave food to the poor, comforted the weary, and encouraged the broken. He became a living testimony that God can lift anyone, no matter their past, into a life of purpose. Soon, children who once mocked his name began saying it with respect. "Jabez," they whispered, "the man God blessed." Through his faith, he broke the chain of pain that had once defined him. His story became a beacon, proof that a single prayer of faith can change an entire destiny. Chapter 4. The legacy of a blessed life. Years passed, and Jabez grew old, surrounded by family and peace. His name, once a reminder of sorrow, had become a symbol of hope. He would often tell his children, "Never let the world define you by its words. Only God has the final say." As the firelight flickered in his home, he would share his story with the young. How God had taken a man marked by pain and turned him into a man of purpose. And every time they heard it, faith was born anew, in hearts that were hurting, in souls that felt forgotten. Jabez's legacy lived on not in monuments or riches, but in faith. The faith that God still answers prayers. The Bible remembers him with one simple but powerful verse. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and God granted what he requested. That's all. But it's enough. Because sometimes, one prayer can echo across generations. Moral of the story. The story of Jabez teaches us that no matter what our past or our name says about us, faith can rewrite destiny. When we dare to pray boldly and trust God completely, He transforms our pain into purpose and our story into a blessing.